Welcome to the channel. For today's video, we'll show you the top 5 best manga to read now in 2023 using the sales factor in Japan as the main indicator. Number 5. Oshi no Ko, created by Aka Akasa, seinen and isekai genre. Serialization began on April 23, 2020. A story that dismantles the narrative that not everything shines in show business. Get ready for a roller coaster of emotions. The plot revolves around Goru Amamiya, a doctor who is chosen to bring into the world the twin sons of Ai Hoshino, a famous idol whom he himself admires because of one of his patients, Serena. On the night of the birth, he is murdered by Ai's stalker and is reincarnated as Ai's son, Aquamarine Hoshino, keeping all his memories of his past life. His twin sister, Ruby, is also reincarnated by Serena. 4 years later, by the same stalker who murdered Goro 4 years earlier, and ends up committing suicide afterwards. Goro, now reincarnated as Aqua, discovers and deduces that his father is complicit and vows, when he grows up, to infiltrate the same world, discover his father's identity, and kill him. And so begins a dark journey into show business, exposing the dangers that exist in social media and demystifying what we think of as the workings of this glamorous world. The anime premiered on April 12th of this year, and the manga is currently on chapter 129. Number 4. Chainsaw Man, created by Tatsuki Fujimoto, shonen and part seinen genre. Serialization began on December 3rd, 2018. A twisted story with morally ambiguous characters, many battles, and demons with never-before-seen powers? Yes, thank you very much. This manga has 2 parts. In the first part, the plot revolves around a poor boy named Denji, who, after his father's death, inherits his debts. To pay off this debt to the Yakuza, he is forced to kill demons with the help of Pochita, a demonic dog with chainsaw powers. When he is betrayed by them, Denji is killed, but with Pochita's sacrifice, he is reborn as the Chainsaw Man. In the second part, the story begins with the student Asa Mikata, who, after her mother's death, isolates herself from society. When Asa is killed by a student hired by the demon of justice, she is saved by the demon of war, Yoru. It turns out that Yoru, now inhabiting Asa's body, has unfinished business with the Chainsaw Man. Asa, from her perspective, wants to separate from Yoru and sets out in search of Denji, knowing that he also attends her school. And like that, the 2 parts of the manga intersect. The anime premiered on October 12, 2022, and the manga is currently at chapter 146. Number 3. One Piece, created by Ichiro Oda, shonen genre. Serialization began on July 19, 1997. The best compliment one can give to this story is that after 26 years, no one still has the slightest idea what One Piece is. In the world created by Oda, there are many different races, from fishmen to giants. It is divided by 2 large oceans, separated by the mountain range called the Red Line. The Grand Line, a sea that runs perpendicularly to the Red Line, divides the world into 4 seas: North Blue, East Blue, West Blue, and South Blue. The plot focuses on Monkey D. Luffy, a young man who dreams of becoming the Pirate King. Due to the fact that he ate a devil fruit, there are 3 types, he has the power to transform his body into rubber. Having a childhood idol, red-haired Shanks, Luffy promises Shanks that when he grows up, he will form his own crew, sail the seas, and find the great treasure left by the former Pirate King, Gol D. Roger, called One Piece. This is very likely the greatest and best fantasy story ever created in the modern era, excluding perhaps the works of J.R.R. Tolkien. With over 1,000 characters, anime episodes, and manga chapters, it is a work of cultural impact worldwide. The anime premiered on October 20th, 1999, and the manga is currently at chapter 1095. Number 2. Jujutsu Kaisen, created by Gege Akutami, shonen and dark fantasy genre. Serialization began on March 5, 2018. Heroes with questionable motivations and villains with noble objectives, dark humor, and someone who is stronger than all the others combined. How can you not like it? Itadori Yuji is a student who lives with his grandfather. With immense physical talent, he avoids sports clubs, preferring to spend his afternoons in the occult research club with his senpais. On his deathbed, his grandfather says something that will change Yuji's life forever. Always help people and try to die surrounded by people who love you. After his grandfather's death, Yuji changes his way of thinking. Everyone deserves a proper death. Meanwhile, his senpais discover a talisman, a finger belonging to Sukuna, the king of curses. Yuji, along with the jujutsu sorcerer Megumi, tries to fight the curses attracted by the talisman and, in a reckless act, swallows the finger, becoming the host of Sukuna. Satoru Gojo, after seeing this, proposes a plan to his superiors: postpone Yuji's death so that he can swallow all of Sukuna's fingers, allowing him to finally kill the King of Curses. The anime premiered on October 3rd, 2020, and the manga is currently at chapter 238. If you liked the video, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications to be the first to see the latest updates. Number 1. Blue Lock, created by Muneyuki Kaneshiro and Yusuke Nomura, shonen and sports genre. Serialization began on August 1st, 2018. Young people locked in an institution, playing against each other, and those who lose are sent away, never able to represent their national team again. Football or war. Blue Lock is not your typical sports manga, and took the world by storm as soon as the anime premiered. After Japan's elimination from the 2019 World Cup, Japanese officials initiated a program to select the best young players to prepare for the 2022 World Cup. The protagonist, Yoichi Isagi, a center forward, receives an invitation to join the program, even though his team failed to make it to the national championship because he passed the ball to a less skilled teammate instead of scoring the winning goal himself. The program's leader, Jinpachi Ego, aims to change the mindset of young players, making them more selfish. As a result, the 300 chosen young players are locked in an institution similar to a prison, called Blue Lock, and subjected to a rigorous training regimen to create the world's greatest selfish center forward. Introducing technical elements of the game of football, complex characters, and a plot where you never know what will happen, this manga was a breath of fresh air and had a significant impact on fans, even those who aren't football enthusiasts. The anime premiered on October 9th, 2022, and the manga is currently at chapter 233.